What's up everybody, it's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And this is my review for New Orleans rapper Kevin Gates' Luca Brasi 2 mixtape. Now I haven't really heard much of Kevin Gates' music before, but I am familiar with who he is and I've heard a lot of good things about him, so I was really looking forward to digging into this review. And after hearing inspirational hustle hard anthems like I Don't Get Tired with August Alsina, Out the Mud, and Making Love, I quickly came to understand why Kevin Gates is so popular. Not only do these songs have mainstream appeal because of their banging beats, they also have some decent verses, cause Gates can spit, and he can deliver some catchy hooks with his sing-songy flow too. Now the track Perfect Imperfection is a perfect example of all the things I just mentioned. Again, the beat is a banger, and Kevin Gates wears his heart on his sleeve as he raps about his personal life, talking about things like his suicidal thoughts and his time in jail. And this open book approach is present on his song In My Feelings as well, where he spits about his family and gives some of his insights on religion as well, like when he says that you should watch out for shady preachers and not wait for God to make things go your way. The production on this track is very laid back and somber, and that, along with the way that Kevin Gates sings in such a deep voice, really reminds me of a Zero song. And that in itself is a huge compliment, because I'm a pretty big Zero fan. It's not all inspiration and insight on this mixtape though. On John Gotti, Kevin Gates kicks a very raspy voiced flow and spins some gangsta tales, and on Plug Daughter, he breaks down bricks and delivers a simple hook that'll get stuck in your head for days. And Luca Brasi 2 provides some songs for the ladies as well. On the song Thugged Out, Kevin Gates croons about liking his women thugged out over an atmospheric beat. And on What's Up With It, he sings about wanting to hit some ass without having to commit. And he does it over a beat that sounds like it could have been on Wiz Khalifa's Rolling Papers album. Both songs are a little bit cheesy, but they fulfill their purpose, and the overall sound and catchiness is just undeniable. There's also Break the Bitch Down with K-Camp, and that one kind of sounds like a classic Cash Money hit from the early 2000s, so it has a lot of bounce to it. One thing I gotta say about Kevin Gates though, is that he can deliver some very cringe-inducing lines, like on the song Wild Ride, where he's rapping about having his balls fondled and making a girl eat his dick in front of her friends. But nothing is worse than on the song Pouring the Syrup, when he starts rapping about going down on a girl while she's getting her period. It just is so good. Both songs are alright though, and Pouring the Syrup gets deeper than the title might suggest, as Kevin Gates laments about some of his past struggles, and how he feels like he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. And the beat switch-ups on the hook and during the second verse are nice added touches. Now I gotta admit, after a first listen, I thought this tape was nothing special, but the more I listened to it, the more I picked up on Gates' lyrical skills and picked up on his subject matter. Yeah, not all of his content is groundbreaking, but in between the sex bars and the gangsta shit, Kevin Gates openly tells his story, shares his ideas, and shows off some really great flows, like on the Bobby Johnson produced track Sit Down, where his bars are just relentless from beginning to end. I also appreciate how he mixes up his vocals to keep things interesting, and it's pretty cool how he's able to blend all of his content so seamlessly. And he does it all with solid verses, catchy hooks, and some pretty great production. As a first time taking in a full Kevin Gates project, I really came out of this review feeling like I learned a lot about who he is, not just as a man, but also as an artist, because he's so honest, and I respect that about him. Not only that, but you can bump this in your car pretty much from start to finish, so I give it a 4 out of 5, and I think it's one of the better mixtapes of the year. I think the only way you're not going to like this is if you're a hardcore, extreme, hip-hop purist, but if you don't mind just cranking it up and having fun, it's a good mixtape. But that's just what I thought. If you check this mixtape out, let me know what you think of it in the comments section. As usual, do all that other good YouTube and social media stuff where you like, you share, you comment, you follow me, you retweet, and you especially subscribe to my channel because that really helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time. I got some end of the year lists coming up, so stay tuned.